was really took control. Did you feel like you needed to step up?
Can you beat it up on the way down?
Yeah, Darren had a huge game last Sunday. And, you know, he went down and
You're also getting a ton of rebounds lately. Did you feel like this is the best you've been playing?
I've never seen that better game. It was good.
But you know, I'm just trying to pick it up there. Shoot the ball right now.
Kings.
Well, you for most I try to I'm not saying I'm retired out there, but
Feeling good by tomorrow.
you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you play a lot, sometimes your foul trouble is don't play so much.
Are most guys shy? Being from North Carolina, was it nice to have
It's great. It's my second time playing here this season. So it's a great feeling.
This is Elise Wagoner, and I am editing clips for the Charlotte Bobcats.
Strength and speed are assets needed to be a professional basketball player, but excellent peripheral vision is required to develop superior coordination. The Charlotte Bobcats
The Bobcats were trying to end their 3-game losing streak against the New Orleans Hornets on Monday. Yet, Marco Bellinelli got the Hornets off to a good start in the first, having 2 back-to-back threes, giving them an 8-2 advantage.
Right side, Thomas leans into Ayon, and it's stripped away from Ayon. A turnover. Finds Bellinelli for 3 right wing. Drains it. 8-2 Hornets.
The Bobcats trailed for most of the first half, but soon started coming back. They ended the first trailing 20-14, but outscored the Hornets 21-17 in the second, thanks to Gerald Henderson and Kemba Walker. Charlotte still trailed by 2 with a score of 37-35, but the third quarter is where the Bobcats really came alive, going on a 10-0 run at the end. Henderson closed out the quarter with an exclamation mark with this Duncan foul.
Now Ayon comes down to set a screen on Walker. Jack uses it left. Jack down the middle, loses the ball. Henderson picks it up, throws it ahead. Here's Walker to a trailing Henderson. Slam and one with 3.8 seconds left. Plus the contact from Lance Thomas. And the Bobcats lead by 5.
Yet, in the fourth quarter, New Orleans would fight back, cutting that Bobcats lead to just 2, by going on an 11-0 run, thanks in part to Al-Farouq Aminu.
Up top, Jack veers left around to helping Biyombo. Stops. Reset Vasquez mid-circle. Moves right. Up top, Aminu. Drives in. Spin move on Diao. Goes up. Banker good for Aminu. Bobcats lead has dwindled to 2. It's an 11-0 run for the Hornets.
The Hornets kept that game interesting until the final seconds of play, until Biyombo made not a game-winning shot, but a game-winning block, ending that 3-game losing streak.
So Aminu gets it. Brown jumping around in front of him. Aminu looking, goes right wing at the hash. Ariza drives in, rejected by Biyombo. Loose ball, Bobcats get it. The game has ended. Bobcats defeat the Hornets as Biyombo rejects Ariza going for the potential slam dunk to tie the game.
Final score, Charlotte 73, New Orleans 71. This was an exciting game that I'm sure Bobcats fans will remember. I'm Elise Wagoner, and the second half is right after this. Let's take a look at the NBA scoreboard brought to you by Keffer Hyundai, the #1 Hyundai dealer in both Carolinas. Tonight must be the night of upsets and close games in basketball. The New Orleans Hornets are beating the Orlando Magic 47-34 at half. The Magic's Landry is leading the team with 11 points. The Houston Rockets are only leading John Wall and the Washington Wizards by 3 points at halftime. The Wizards have been looking like a new team since the recent change in head coaches. And finally, the Chicago Bulls are beating the Bucks 51-50 at half. The Bulls have only lost 4 out of their 20 games, while the Bucks have only won 7 games this season. The Bucks score is strongly due to Jennings, who leads with 19 points. Back to you, Scott. Let's look at the NBA scoreboard, brought to you by Keffer Hyundai, the #1 Hyundai dealer in both Carolinas. The New Orleans Hornets, who have won only 6 games so far this season, are leading the New York Knicks in New York 43-39 at half. Trevor Ariza has 12 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 blocks, helping the Hornets hang on to their lead. Over in Detroit, the Pistons are trying to hold on to their 4-point lead over the Sacramento Kings in a close 108-104 game, with just less than 2 minutes remaining. This game has been all about DeMarcus Cousins, who has 26 points and 14 rebounds for the Kings, and Rodney Stuckey with 34 points and 3 rebounds for the Pistons. In Houston, the Rockets are down by 3 in a close 95-92 game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Rockets, who are 10-3 at home, have just 6 minutes left in the fourth to retake that lead. Minnesota's Kevin Love has 31 points and 17 rebounds, while Nikolai Pekovic has an impressive 28 points and 11 rebounds. The Rockets' top scorer is Parsons with just 16 points.